Hi, I wanted to come on and just do a piece about post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. My name's Angela. I work as a paramedic practitioner at the Brooke Surgery in Hyde. I spent 13 years on a frontline ambulance working for North West Ambulance Service, and you may think that I encountered my own PTSD because of the jobs that I encountered working for the ambulance service. And whilst I did encounter many traumatic, upsetting, distressing jobs, it wasn't as a result of that I suffered personally from PTSD and still have forays into that, even now, 10 years on. It was something very personal to me that happened. I lost somebody very, very close. And we were in the United States. I found myself on my own with this person who was in cardiac arrest. It was actually my husband. And all I had was my hands. I didn't have a defibrillator. I didn't have any of the drugs that we normally gave. I didn't have anything like that. So I rang down to the reception and I asked them to ring 911 and tell the emergency services that there was a cardiac arrest situation going on. They turned up. I could only watch on in horror at an event that I'd been part of many, many times in my professional career. Putting myself in my previous patients' families' shoes was awful. Sadly, I lost my husband. And in the years that ensued, well, months really, and years that ensued, PTSD became unbearable. The nightmares, the flashbacks, the waking up in cold sweats, the self-recriminations of, if I'd been able to save some of my patients, why couldn't I do it for the person that meant the most to me in the whole world? And through a lot of counselling, through some very, very good medical care from my own GP, from a lot of research, from a lot of self-reading, I slowly learnt to cope with those flashbacks. And when we talk about grief, it comes in waves. It's like a tsunami hitting you initially. And sooner or later, much later in my case, you still get hit by the odd rogue wave that knocks you off your feet and produces those nightmares and flashbacks. But I no longer allow it to define me. I care very deeply about what I do and helping other people in the same situation that I found myself in, or similar situations. PTSD comes in all forms. And I'm very proud to be able to impart my personal experiences and the things that I learned through grief to my patients.